Prince Charles unveils memorial to fallen officers sacrificed in line of duty. Prince Charles paid tribute to the sacrifice of those who have laid down their lives to keep us safe as he unveiled a memorial depicting falling leaves in honor of police officers and staff killed in the line of duty. The Prince of Wales was joined for the ceremony by Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Home Secretary Priti Patel. Charles uncovered a plaque for the monument at the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire, which commemorates almost 5,000 police officers and staff who have died on duty, 1,500 from acts of violence, since half-brothers Henry and John Fielding established the Bow Street Runners in 1749. One of them was Nina Mackay, 25, stabbed as she led colleagues into an East London flat to arrest a man for a breach of his bail conditions in 1997. Families of police officers who have been killed on duty were among the invited guests at the open-air ceremony, as was Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Home Secretary Priti Patel, Metropolitan Police Commissioner Dame Cressida Dick, chief constables from forces across the country and representatives from policing charities. The new 39 feet, 12 meters, tall brass memorial features leaf-shaped apertures representing courage, sacrifice and lives lost. It has been designed by Walter Jack and includes 2 low screens bearing the names of 2,000 police officers and staff and spaces for reflection. Standing in the shadow of the new UK Police Memorial, Charles expressed thanks on behalf of the country to the men and women who have put themselves in harm's way to protect the nation. He told invited guests, "To those of you with personal experience of the sudden, unexpected and tragic loss of someone in the police service, whether you are here today, viewing from home, or attending one of the many services within your constabularies, I can only offer the assurance of my most heartfelt thoughts and prayers." A minute's silence was held to remember all those from the police service who have died in the line of duty, and Charles then led a wreath-laying ceremony, followed by the Prime Minister and Home Secretary. Before he arrived, a pre-recorded video message from Mr. Johnson was played where he said, "It takes a very special kind of person to be a police officer. When you pull that uniform, each day, you have little idea of what's going to be asked of you, what dangers you might face." He said, "No words can adequately do justice to the debt we as a nation owe your fallen colleagues, but I trust that this magnificent memorial and pride of place at the National Arboretum demonstrates the scale of our gratitude for their service, and that it will stand for centuries as a fitting tribute to the courage and sacrifice of the men and women who together form the finest police force in the world." Readings were given by bereaved relatives of police officers, with Emma Barker, daughter of PC Bill Barker of Cumbria Police, who was killed when he fell from a bridge that collapsed during the Cumbria floods in 2009, reciting the poem Be Knacked by John O'Donoghue. She shared the reading with Sidney Mackay, father of PC Nina Mackay, a Metropolitan Police officer fatally stabbed in London in October 1997. The family of PC Ronald Hull, killed in November 1989, were impressed and moved by the new monument. His widow Marianne Hull said, "I think it's beautiful, I think it's a great honor. It's lovely they've done this at long last. It needed to be done, something for us widows and children of police officers that have been killed." The officer was instantly killed when he was struck by a motorist while assisting an army ambulance crew at the scene of a serious traffic accident. Katie Hull, the constable's daughter, followed in her father's footsteps and joined Hertfordshire Police and is now a detective in the force's Specialist Investigations Team. Sir Hugh Ord, former Chief Constable of the Police Service of Northern Ireland and Chairman of the Police Arboretum Memorial Trust, said, "This memorial is an important symbol of the past, the present and the future. For the past, it places a marker that someone's life mattered and they are honored for what they gave. To say, albeit always imperfectly, to their loved ones thank you. We recognize your loss and are here for you. For the present, they remind us all, of the courage, commitment, resolve and dedication of police officers and staff to serve their calling day by day. Recognizing that sometimes duty takes them to dangerous places, crossing a threshold, as this memorial represents, unsure of what lies beyond and where they place themselves in harm's way, sadly sometimes with a costly loyalty. And, for the future, the inspiration for others to put themselves forward to join the police service, to serve our communities and protect us from harm.